Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Francorchamps in Belgium for rounds 5 and 6 of the 2011 FIA Formula 2 Championship. We've got round 5 coming up for you today, and round 6 will be coming up at a similar time tomorrow. My name is Jack Nichols, and I'm joined here in the commentary box overlooking the run down towards Eau Rouge by Jonathan Kennard, and it's Jonathan's first Formula 2 commentary of this season, but you were out in the test session on Friday morning, and conditions probably in the first session not too dissimilar to how they are now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's typical Spa weather.
Well, here's a look at the grid. Pinheiro there on pole, Brundle in second. So Mirko Bortolotti drops down to third. Our championship leader, Christopher Zanella, there in fourth position, with Will Brad in fifth. And Timo Storz, the newcomer to Formula 2 this season, his best qualifying result of the season. Ramon Pinheiro on pole position. Alex Brundle alongside him. The green flag is about to be waved from the back of this field once we've got the safety medical car. Here we go then. Green flag wave from the back of the field. The lights come on. And we're away. Who's going to get the best getaway? It's a slow start, I think, from Alex Brundle. Zanella's got a good one. He's looking to the inside to try and take third place. But it's a good start from Ramon Pinheiro. He holds the lead as they come into La Source for the first time. Brundle goes to the outside. Are they all going to squeak through cleanly? Who's that doing? A Kimi Räikkönen off on the outside. It's Will Bratt. And look at that. He's going to move up to second place. That's going to be an interesting one, I think, isn't it? As they all plough down towards Eau Rouge for the first time. So Bratt up into second. Brundle third. Bortolotti in fourth. Fifth place is Christopher Zanella. Sixth is Tobias Hegerwald. He's got past Timo Storz, who drops down to seventh. We're all safely through Eau Rouge and Raidillon, but Pinheiro could be coming under pressure here from Will Bratt as they make, and we've got a spin. I think that's Jordan King has spun towards the back of the order, and then spinning in sympathy is possibly Jose Luis Abadin, I think, but up at the front it's still Pinheiro holding the lead. But that was an interesting strategy from Will Bratt at the source.
Yeah, it always works for Kimi Räikkönen actually, so not a bad move. And that's Pinheiro going wide, and Will Bratt, Bratt around the outside on the way down to Rivage.
So a change of lead then here in this Formula 2 race. Pinheiro then subsequently has to go defensive. I think he just made a mistake at Les Combes, which allowed Will Bratt to get through. So Bratt takes the lead of this race as the rest of the field plunge down into Rivage. And now Alex Brundle is going to be the man on the attack. So Bortolotti lost one position. Zanella, I think, made up a position or two. They all now, and Mihai Marinescu actually, he's made a pretty good start because he started down in 11th position, and well, we'll go through the standings now, but it looks as though he's possibly up into 7th place now as they turn their way through Pouhon, another of the tricky corners. So a shame for Jordan King spinning there early on. There is Johannes Theobald. He is back out after his shunt in qualifying, so everyone's just going to settle down now as they make their way into the Fagnes chicane. There's Tobias Hegerwald a little bit further back, sideways from Zanella, and they're all staying really well away from the racing line, aren't they?
That's right, yeah, they're picking up a lot more grip by moving offline, the classic karting wet line.
And Brundle's made a mistake there, hasn't he?
Dropping right back now past
Mihai Marinescu, and a few others as well, and now he's up in front of Mihai Marinescu as they turn out. So we didn't quite catch what happened to Alex Brundle, but he has dropped down the order. Through goes Timo Storz. And now they come up towards Blanchimont. Here's a replay. You can see there at the back, Jordan. I think that's Jordan King just getting unsettled.
Quite how everyone missed him, I have no idea.
Oof, and then he comes straight back in front of them, doesn't he?
A couple spinning in sympathy as well here at the back.
Absolutely. So drama at the top of Raidillon on this first lap. But what's going on here? Kelvin Schnucks up the inside of Timo Storz, the Dutchman, trying to get past Storz, and he has done so. Jack Clark now trying to take advantage. So it's Will Bratt who leads across the line with a comfortable advantage now. 2 seconds over Mirko Bortolotti in second place. Zanella in third, Brundle in fourth. Here comes Hegerwald though, looks to the outside into La Source. Tries to go around the outside. There will be extra grip there in these wet conditions. Brundle forces him out. Hegerwald thinks, well, Will Bratt did this in the first lap. I'm going to go out here to get some more grip. So then it's a good start from Marinescu up into 6th place as they drop down towards Eau Rouge for the second time. So I think Alex Brundle only down to 4th then. Now he's got back past Hegerwald. So he won't be too disappointed with that, but obviously a mistake earlier on in the lap. And then we've got this big train further back, and there's not much spray, which is the good thing, because in qualifying they were complaining that they could hardly see a thing.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there's such an advantage to being at the front on the first few laps of these types of races when the spray is pretty bad, but as you say, it's getting a lot better. And one thing that I'm really looking out for is Bortolotti's pace now. He's got that 2-second gap to Bratt, but in qualifying we know he's very racy indeed, so it'll be quite interesting to see whether he could make any impression on that lead of Bratt's.
Now, how quickly can Zanella close in this gap to Mirko Bortolotti? It was 2.2 as they crossed the line, and we've got Tom Munn, that is, going very slowly. That's up at La Source, isn't it? Oh, that's not a great place to stop the car. They're going to have to move that very quickly, or we could see the intervention of a safety car, which would be music to Mirko Bortolotti's ears at least, but they've got to, because it's a long lap, they've got plenty of time to try and clear it. Look at these cars sliding their way out of Rivage through the left-hander and down towards Pouhon.
That will be wanting to try and and who's that we see going on?
Plamen Kralev going off at Stavilo 1, I think, and that, I think, is probably going to be beached in there, isn't it? He looked well and truly
deep,
in there.
Yeah. I think Zanella gets the run before Eau Rouge, so it's partly due to his exit at La Source. I think if we can keep with them at La Source here, we might see there two very different lines on the exit.
Zanella's going for it up the inside. Great late move from Christopher Zanella, making his way past Mirko Bortolotti, who I don't think saw that coming, but now they're going to be...
got it back.
Is he going to stamp on the boost? Because you don't want to be side-by-side going through Eau Rouge, so a great little switchback for Mirko Bortolotti, but Zanella is proper close as they now climb up through Eau Rouge. Look how much quicker he was. I think he had to get out the power there as they crest the hill at Radion, sideways all the way for Zanella, and Bortolotti has got enough of an advantage. I think Zanella is really strong through Eau Rouge because it looked to me as though he had to get out the power there.
As I said earlier, you need to just stay away from those curbs. There's no traction at all, as Jack Clark found out there. Just got the left rear wheel on the curb, and all it needs is a little touch, and then you're in.
And look at this, Hagevold right under the rear wing of Alex Brundle. This is a move for fourth place. Hagevold leaves it late, darts to the inside line. Are we going to see Brundle get the cutback? How late does Hagevold want to turn in? I think that was clever driving from him, really, wasn't it? Because if he places his car there, Brundle can't get the cutback, but he's right in the slipstream now as they make their way down towards Eau Rouge. This is where drivers earn their money. This is where these drivers are brave. Oh, very close, and just about they get through there. I think Brundle was expecting to go a little bit faster. That was a close one.
Well, yeah, I thought he was going to go straight on there, but he's got too much speed on the way in, and has now missed the opportunity to attack at the top of the hill down this straight, really. Quite a big gap, and a healthy gap now for Hedgefield because of that mistake.
So Will Bratt, the man from Banbury in the United Kingdom, 23 years old in the Unipark car, turns his way into the bus stop for the final time, and I think we are going to see a very, very happy Will Bratt come across the line. He takes the win in round 5 of the 2011 FIA Formula 2 Championship. Will Bratt wins the race. Second place for Mirko Bortolotti, only 2.4 seconds behind the flag. Third place for Christopher Zanella. He'll probably think it could have been more.